Hey, it's Craig back with another Mortgage Minute for you. And today we are going to talk about APR. What is it? How's it calculated? And why do you care? What does it mean to you as a home buyer? APR stands for annual percentage rate. And what it is it is a calculation that is meant to be a tool for you if you're comparing different loan options to understand what the true cost of those loan options are. Okay. Now, here's a kind of a quick explanation of how do you calculate APR. And that is this: there are certain fees that you pay whenever you get a home loan that are deemed to be finance charges. Okay. And any fee that's deemed to be a finance charge goes into the bucket of what calculates the APR. Okay. Now, how it's actually calculated is this. Let's say you're looking at a $100,000 loan. It's a 30-year fixed rate loan. And let's just say that the interest rate is 3.875. Okay. APR for that loan, you take the finance charges, whatever that amount is, subtract it from that loan amount. So let's say that the finance charges are $2,000 total. Subtract it from 100,000, and then the calculation is this: what interest rate would you have to pay on a $98,000 loan to get the exact same mortgage payment that you have on a $100,000 loan? And obviously, because the loan amount is lower in that calculation, the interest rate would have to be higher. The rate that you would pay would have to be higher. And that's what the APR is. The APR is not your actual interest rate. It's not the rate of which you're charged interest. But let me give you a quick example of kind of what it's meant to do to be helpful to you. Okay, so let's say that you call up a mortgage lender and you're looking for a $100,000 loan, 30-year fixed. And let's say that mortgage lender says that they could give you a rate of 3.875. Okay, now their finance charges are roughly $2,000. So their APR would be 4.039. Okay. Now, you call around to a different lender, and the different lender says, well, hey, I can get you 3.625. Okay. Now, on the surface, that sounds great, right? It's a little bit lower interest rate. So who wouldn't want that, right? But what they don't tell you is they're going to charge you $10,000 in finance, what's considered finance charge fees. Okay. And you don't necessarily think to ask specifically on both lenders, like, hey, give me the exact fee structure, whatever. But you do happen to ask, hey, what's your APR on that? Well, if the rate is 3.625, but the finance charges, the fees that are considered finance charges are $10,000, that APR would be 4.415. So you could very quickly compare those two options and go, well, wait a minute, the APR on the lower rate is higher. Why is that? Well, then when you get into it more, you realize, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, this loan is costing me $10,000 in what's considered finance charges. The other loan is costing only $2,000. Now, that's not the only tool that you use to figure out which option makes the most sense for you. But that's kind of a simple way of thinking about what is APR and why does it matter. It is meant to be a tool to compare different loan options and get an idea of what the cost is on those different options. Hey, if you got other questions about that, I would love to talk to you about it. Give me a call, 615-498-LOAN. That's 615-498-5626. Thanks for watching.